Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your number one hot sauce guy coming to you. Can you read that label? Red Clay. This guy right here is their Carolina hot sauce. In my mouth there, ooh, I just dropped him. A little Fresno pepper. And so we're going to do a review on the Carolina Red Clay, just real quick. So I ordered some sauce from this company, Red Clay hot sauce, and they had sent it out incorrectly. They made up for it super quick, responded super quick, sent out the right sauce super quick, gave me the one that was incorrect, free and no charge, and then they threw in this little guy. Just a little, what is this guy? 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce little guy. Little did they know that habanero sauces are my favorite, so they couldn't have picked a better one to just send out. But again, here's their original. So I got these on Saturday night, but I cracked them Sunday night, I want to say. It's now Wednesday. So you can see I've cracked into it a little bit. That's their red original. Their Verde, which is the one I didn't order. I just normally don't enjoy a lot of Verde sauces. I mean, some are good, don't get me wrong, but this one in particular is pretty good. It's not wrong. And then their habanero, which you can see just, there's not a whole lot left in there, so I've been enjoying that. So they did good by sending me that extra, little habanero. So I thought that this little guy right here, the Carolina, was going to be the hottest. And getting it today on their flavor profile, if you can see it, I don't know if you can see it, it's right there, right about where my index finger is above and my thumb is below. It says medium. So they have medium, mild, hot, and sweet. So their original, mild. The Verde says medium, right? And then the habanero, it says hot. So I was thinking there'd be an extra label on this with extra hot, And what we're reviewing tonight is the Carolina, and it has fresh Fresno chili peppers, Carolina Reaper peppers, white wine vinegar, filtered water, kosher salt, Zion gum, right? And that's what we're going to review tonight. And we're going to just eat a fresh Fresno pepper along the way. The habanero guy, okay, which having a heat profile of hot makes sense, you know what I mean? It's not going to be overly hot, but it has carrot, habanero peppers, apple cider vinegar, filtered water, kosher salt, orange peel, and Zion gum. And as you can tell, I've almost finished that bottle in less than a week. So really good. But what I found, and then the Verde, the main pepper in the Verde is a Serrano pepper. So it's, it's going to have, that medium heat profile. But they've put the Verde and the Carolina medium heat profiles with that habanero as their hottest. So we'll see. I want to see. And then their original OG, I think it's just Fresno chili peppers. You know what I mean? And some other stuff in there, but the main ingredient in that guy is the Fresno pepper. Now, I've eaten Fresno peppers before. I'm going to cut this up real quick, and we're just going to eat one. And then we're going to taste the sauce, because these Fresno peppers are not overly hot. I mean, they're not even, to me, they're not even on the scale of a jalapeno. I mean, they're real similar, but they have a little more fruitiness, a little more sweetness to them than even what a jalapeno does. So, eat that guy real quick. Not bad. No. A little bit stuck on my teeth there, but you know. So not overly hot, but a good fresh pepper. That pepper works really well for somebody that wants a little bit of fresh and sweetness, with a little kick to it. You know, something different. You know, normally they're about, I don't know, that size. Almost look like a jalapeno, but I've seen jalapenos get, you know, big. I've never seen a Fresno pepper that big. Maybe, I guess, maybe a little bit. Normally they're a little bit smaller in size, but they're fatter and juicier than like a serrano. Because I used to think serranos and jalapenos were the same. And nonetheless, let's get done with that. So I want to try their Red Clay Carolina hot sauce. I'm interested because it says it's made with Carolina Reaper. The other thing about this company that's really cool, that I really enjoy, is the tops. You know what I mean? The way that they package. So it has that little flip lid. See that guy? You know what I mean? Now, it doesn't pour quite as smooth. It's almost like having a little topper on there. But I like that. All of their sauces, you know what I mean? The Verde, they all got it. So I dived into the other three that they sent me with the first shipment, and I've enjoyed them. They all, though, and what I'm interested to find out is if this Carolina has the same thing, but they all have an underlying flavor to them and taste. And I don't know. So all these sauces say the same thing on the back here. Let's just read this. If you know the South's red clay soil, you can't forget it. Same goes for the bottle in your hands. The red clay hot sauce was expertly crafted by a stubborn Southern chief obsessed with quality, flavor, and tradition. Okay, so I don't know if it's if it's the Fresno chili that's an underlying factor on all these sauces. I don't think so. Because I've eaten Fresno chili peppers. I've had other ones that are just way hotter. None of these sauces so far, the Verde, the Habanero, or the OG Red Clay, are hot. They're all just kind of a medium sauce. The OG and the Verde just don't really register too much for me. Habanero registers a little bit on the heat scale for me. It brings me up, a couple notches. But it's not overly hot. But they all have an underlying taste to them. And I wanted to just now say soil, right? But it was probably because I read that label. But they all have an earthy undertone. They're all Louisiana, Southern, right? But these are not your normal Louisiana hot sauce. Tabasco's on a different level, but Tabasco, or just any of those where you say, oh, that's a Louisiana hot sauce. Nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? This is marketed that way, apparently, but there's something that kills that Louisiana vinegary just kind of undertone to it. I'm not quite sure what it is. I haven't been able to put my my taste bud on that yet. So I forgot a spoon. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drink a little bit. I forgot my spoon, people. Can you believe it? So I want to see if I can taste that. This is the OG. Yeah, it's real tangy, but it's not over Louisiana kind of tangy. And it registers almost no heat. But that tanginess, that earthy, that just makes you feel like it's kind of grown from the ground. I don't know. I think sometimes my reviews, and I'll be honest with you, get skewed by that a little bit. Where I read it, I think about the company, I do my due diligence, and I think it's skewed a little bit. But there is a flavor, a distinct flavor profile to all three of the sauces I've had before: the OG, the Verde, and their Have. So this is what I originally ordered instead of the Verde because I don't really like Verdes. So let's take a swig off this guy and let's just see if this. I want to see now, more importantly, how hot it is. No, it's right there. It's right there. It's the exact same aroma. All their sauces have the exact same pungent, yet a good pungent flavor to it. At first, if I had never tried their sauces before and you gave me this bottle and you're like, smell it, be like, ooh, a little pungent, you know what I mean? But when you taste it, at least the other ones, we're going to get into it, they are not so sour and they're not so sweet. But none of their sauces yet have been overpoweringly hot either. So, nonetheless, I forgot the spoon, guys. Ugh. So, we're going to try a little bit of this. This is the Red Clay Carolina hot sauce. Here's the ingredients right there. You can see it. It has a nice little thickness to it. All their sauces are super runny too. I just have to say real quick. And I'm not real big on the runny sauces. You put it on a burrito, it's spilling all the way down the sides, so it's just like, it's just too much. You put it on a taco, it's pretty good, but it's coming out the left, it's coming out the front and the back, you know what I mean? All the stuff. You put it in a chili, it's okay. It's liquidy. You got a spoon, you're slurping it up, you're eating it up. Okay, so I like different sauces, and the different textures are for different, things and reasons. But I like a thicker textured sauce. Their sauces so far have all been really runny. Other than not having any heat to them, like at all, habanero, Verde, and the OG. The only other complaint I have is that they're super runny, so let's try the Carolina and see what we think. It's Carolina. We just drank a little bit. It still has that definite vinegary, pungent, just undertone. They all have it. They're all the exact same starting out. I mean, they start out just a slight bit different when you first taste it, but that, I don't know what it is. I mean, the only similarity I see in all of them, except for Zion gum here or salt here, you know what I mean? That's not enough to change a whole heat profile and a whole sauce profile, at least in my experience, in my opinion, is the Fresno chili pepper. And I haven't had a lot of hot sauces that the main pepper in them is the Fresno chili pepper. So could be what that is, could be what they're talking about, just You know, they're talking about the South's red clay soil. I'd have to do my research. I'd have to get into it, dive into it, and try to understand what that means, I guess, because I don't know. But I do feel like trying all four of their sauces now, in reading that on all four of I mean, that's their mantra. That's their kind of motto. I mean, that's their stigma that they're putting on all these bottles. And it does have an earthy flavor, and it has a different, unique flavor that is not something I've ever had before. If you put a habanero, I'm not gonna say this. This is not a Carolina Reaper sauce. This is not hot at all. I mean, it's less hot than the you know what I mean, than the habanero, right? It really is. I taste not. The only Reaper I'm getting in it is it's slowly digesting and kind of maybe settling in the stomach a little bit for me. But again, I don't know if that's just the beer. I don't know if it's food. You know what I'm. But it'd be interesting to understand exactly what that unique flavor is, because if you lined up a habanero that's medium heat, right? It's not hot. A habanero medium, a verde medium, and an OG medium sauce of whatever flavor you wanted to, and then you put three of theirs, excluding their Carolina, right? You know, because it's a little unique. It really tastes more like their OG, just spiced up, just, you know, a notch. But I could almost guarantee you, I could distinguish all of those sauces just based on whatever that underlying taste is. I might even write the company and ask them. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. It might be the white vinegar. They all have that white wine vinegar, and it's gonna be stupid to say if that's what it comes to be, but that might actually be what it is. Even though the Verde doesn't have the white wine vinegar, it does have apple cider vinegar and citric acid. You know, but the other ones, maybe it's the apple cider. You know, either way, I think it's some sort of a vinegar. But what I like about it, and we got to get going here. What are we talking about? Going on 20 minutes of a video to review a couple hot sauces. You know, but they're all made with the main pepper, from what I can tell, is the Fresno pepper. And then the habanero has habaneros in it. The Verde has some serranos. The OG sauce, it doesn't say any other peppers other than the Fresno. That makes sense. It's kind of sweet. It's not really even registering on a heat scale for me at all. The real disappointment, though, but not quite disappointment, is the red clay Carolina. Because it does indicate Fresno chili peppers, Carolina or Reaper peppers. You know, I don't taste any Reaper in that really at all now. Got a little buildup in the stomach, like I said, but nonetheless, guys, I'm going to take one more swig off this. We'll end this video. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm just here tasting sauces, not to make a company any better or worse, or make myself any better or worse. I've just grown to love hot sauce, hot food, hot peppers, and enjoy making videos tasting these just artisan sauces, because all of these sauces are artisan sauces, as you can see with the habanero, like I've said. I mean, it's pretty much gone. I mean, there's not much more after what you see right here. You know, that bottle is, and it'll be gone almost in less than a week. You know, like I said, I got that Saturday, but I didn't try it till Sunday. You know, today's fucking Wednesday. A bottle's gonna be finished in a week, in less than a week. That's a good sauce. It's a tasty sauce. It's something that I found to enjoy on my food, that I found to enjoy, even though the heat level and isn't quite all the way there, but sometimes more importantly is the flavor. You need some heat. Every once in a while you want to spice up a dish. Every once in a while you want to tell your boys. Every once in a while you want to say something to somebody and be like, this is the hottest of the hot. This is something you've never seen before. You know what I mean? But that's what these are. So nonetheless, cheers. I'm going to take a swig off this Carolina hot sauce red clay. Again, red clay. If you guys catch this video, if you catch any part of this post, I appreciate you. In no way do I demean your sauce. Your sauces are all good. They fit a niche, but what I like about them the most, what I like about this sauce the most, is that uniqueness to it. There's something right there. I mean, it's this amount, and it's in all four of them so far, that you get that just unique vinegar, soily, earthy, not quite fruity, but just undertone of something that grabs your saliva glands, and it just makes you want to have more. It makes you wanna be like, what is that? But I could recognize your guys' sauce above any other sauce on the market, at least that I've tried, at least that I think that I know about, at least this, that, and the other. But I would say this is a very unique company, very unique sauces. They're Louisiana based in flavor, all of them, in my opinion. But they're not a Louisiana based product. You know what I mean? Like, they come from the South, Charleston, wherever, right? North Carolina, Charleston somewhere, South Carolina. All right, so they're based there. They have that undertone to them, but that uniqueness to it, it dissipates that just overall Louisiana style sauce. If I said to you, dude, nah, I don't want that. That's Louisiana style. I don't like Louisiana style. Pepperheads, chili heads, hot sauce lovers, even other people that don't know that but know the difference between a Louisiana style sauce and a hot sauce, or a regular or a different type. They know the difference. This is right in the border, and this company's changing my mind a little bit in terms of flipping that. But they need a little more heat, just for me, so that's the only down factor. You just need a little more heat to these. We'll drink a little bit. Very good. I mean, I could just drink this sauce. It does have a little bit of, like I said, it's pungent. I don't. But the reason I don't like the Louisiana styles, this video's gonna go for days because I'm gonna keep talking tonight. I'm sorry. So Warriors, Raptors game 3. They're playing right now. I got the game recording, so I'm gonna get to them. We get some food, do all that. But I'm just kind of enjoying this sauce and kind of enjoying talking about it. I've been doing these Super Hot Spoonful series, and I've been doing some of that. And those sauces just hit you like a fucking ton of fucking bricks. Just you know what I mean? And you're just like, and the cramps start in, and then you're like, ride it out. 20, 30 minutes later, some times an hour, whatever it might be. Those cramps go away, and then you're like, okay, you know what I mean? I'm good. But, you know, just drinking regular hot sauce. That's all I'm going to take off this. This review's about done. It's a good little sauce, and I appreciate that company. They send it out super quick. They told me. So if you look at these, okay, look at the level. You can't see it, right? But it's about right there on the OG, right? I'm just going to be with you. The Verde, you can see it clear as day in there. Habanero, dude, you can't see it except for the bottom, but you know, I mean it's way down here, right? And we're now into the Carolina, and you can't even see it, you know. But it's even lower than what the OG would be as far as just tasting them. But there's a good little picture for you guys, dude. I would recommend this company. I think the sauces, all of them, would be really good on seafood. Fresh seafood. If you were in Monterey Bay, you were down there hanging, you know, Fisherman's Wharf in San Fran, wherever, you know, and you were catching some really fresh fish, and you cooked it real quick within, you know, a couple hours, you know what I mean? Maybe probably even more, doesn't matter, but you know what I mean? You caught something, could have been 10 hours. You got back to the dock, yeah, I mean, you checked in, did whatever, and then you grilled that, and you put any one of these sauces on that meat, it would highlight it. It would give it a freshness. It would brighten it up. It would bring it up, and make it really flavorful. And you would think you were having a hot sauce, but you wouldn't think you were having a hot sauce. Like, it just, you know, I don't think any of these, well, maybe the habanero, maybe the Reaper or the Carolina hot sauce, they might register on just your average everyday hot sauce consumer, like somebody that likes Tabasco, somebody that likes Tapatio, somebody that likes Cholula, somebody that likes Louisiana hot sauce, somebody that likes Frank's red sauce, somebody that likes El Yucateca, somebody that likes you know, whatever. There's just garden variety hot sauces, which I love all of them, and they've all had a special place in my heart because I grew up on those, right? That's what we had. That's what it was. Now, this is people are creating something. So, nonetheless, dude, thank you guys for watching. This has been a long-ass video, dude. Not many people are going to watch this all the way through, but for those of you that do, I love you. And if you send me a message and comment on my page on this post, not the video but the post, I will send you this, and I will send you this and a special hot sauce, something special that I've ordered. Sorry, bud. That I've ordered from a sauce maker that's legit. It is in my top. It's one of my top 3 sauces of all time. Go to, all time, good on the food that I eat. Now, could be different. Nonetheless, the sauce maker has told me it goes good on this, that, and the other. I've never tried it on those things. I take the word. But for the foods that I eat, boom, it's just magical in your mouth. So, anybody that just give me a reason why you deserve this little guy from Red Clay Hot Sauce. Like I said, it's a 1.69, 1.5 ounce little bottle of their habanero. It's their hottest of the 4 that I've tried. And it's not overly hot, but nonetheless, I'm going to send you that. And then I'm going to send you a bottle of a sauce that I just really enjoy. So, comment. Let me know you want it. I'm just going to pick somebody. If we're gonna make it a rule and to be a rule, I will. What's today? Wednesday. I'll just make shit up as I go. I don't know about this. I don't. You know what I mean? I'm not giving sauces. I buy sauces. You know what I mean? I'm buying shit. I get stuff sent to me very irregularly. None of this was sent to me. This is all purchased. That guy, of course, was sent to me free of charge because of just a slight mishap. But I'm willing to give that to somebody else that wants to feel the burn, wants to understand different sauces, different styles, different companies. You know what I mean? Because I'm all about building the community, and this is a good way to do it. You know, because this company needs to be out there. They have a niche. Like I said, all their flavors are there's good and there's bad, right? But they're all just very unique. They all, I don't care which one you try, they all have a very unique, just a little kiss right off the front. Like, hey, bro, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know. That's red clay. You know what I mean? And I like it. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I want a little different version. And nonetheless, hit at me. What are the rules? What should the rules be? If anybody even watched this video this long, because this isn't even one of my challenge videos. This isn't even it's just a review, but it's going for days and days and days. But I got to finish it. Big shout out to Las Vegas Big Dogs Brewing Company. Just tried this for the first time. Really good. Really good. So my giveaways and my different things are always they're not scientific, right? They're just based on what's going on up here. And I get how that can be confusing to some people, and you guys could be like, oh, you just make that up, that's his friend, that's this, that's that. And the other. It isn't. You know what I mean? I've been drinking a little tonight, and I've been drinking hot sauce, so let's just take another swig so you guys understand. I mean, this is no game. But I just want to know, and I will send out to you just a little guy. It's not a big guy, right? It's just a little bottle, but it's a good taster, and it's their best sauce. I'm gonna tell you right fucking now, it's their best sauce of the 4 I've tried, including this motherfucker. And I'm gonna send you a 5-ounce bottle this size of a sauce that I just absolutely love, and it might just be. I already know what it is, but it might just be a surprise. It will be a surprise. I can almost fucking guarantee you, because I've never seen anybody show love to that maker. So, nonetheless, cheers to you. And the contest rules are, like my videos, or not like my videos, like this post, and leave a comment. And whatever comment that I like the best is the winner. That's it. You know what I mean? But maybe it should be, why do you like this particular sauce? Or why would you like to try this particular sauce? You know, or how do you enjoy your burn? I just want a quick little sentence or two of who you are, why you enjoyed my video, why you enjoyed my review of this sauce, and why you might like to try the sauce that I have just waiting behind me. It's there, because I eat it when I eat it. Nonetheless, thank you guys for watching. Red Clay, much love. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment. Leave a like. Let me know. I'm going to send somebody in the next week or so a bottle of this little guy and a bottle of my little favorite hot sauce I got back there, dude. You're going to get it. Much love. I love you guys. I got to get going.